right now?
I think education is a very big thing. In New York, housing is a very big issue. Costs, jobs available. We see that, sure, the unemployment rate is going down, but that's not taking into account how many people are not looking for jobs per se. Also, wages that are not going up as much as we would like them to go. A big issue also I think is immigration. I'm Puerto Rican, so for me it's not a particular big issue, but a lot of the Latinos in my community that are not Puerto Rican, that are not natural born citizens, I see their community struggling when they bring their brothers or sisters and try to work here and like make a living wage and want to become citizens, and how there's some candidates on the Republican side who are really saying some certain things that are really if not a professional, very just straight up hateful. And for that, it's a touching issue. For me, also, I think Black Lives Matter is a very big issue. I think that I think there's a balance in respecting the police community and those that protect and serve us. At the same time, also acknowledging that there is institutional racism going on, and that there are certain, especially particularly in the Latino and the Black community, where sometimes we don't have the same opportunities, or we sometimes get racially profiled, and it's almost like if it was a crime to be Puerto Rican or to be Black. And for me, that's a very big issue.
You hit some real hot points that are being talked about around dinner tables. I know will be talked about around Thanksgiving dinner tables for sure. What are the biggest issues facing the Latino community? Because we hear about, obviously there's a lot of issues with the African American community, but we want to know, like, pinpointing what is happening in the Latino community. Besides immigration is a big issue, but what are the other hot button issues that are facing Latinos today?
Well, for example, I'll give you a perfect example, right? If two people send their resumes out today to the same job company, one had a Latino name, one had a name like O'Connor, for example. Same name, different last name. Guess who's getting the call for the job if they had the exact same resume? The one that doesn't sound Latino or Black. And it sounds like, oh, I'm trying to make this up, but there's actually people that have done this, that they just changed one letter of their last name to sound more American, and suddenly they got tons of calls that they weren't getting before when they had a Latino or Black last name or first name. So that to me is a very big issue going on. For me particularly, right, I normally dress, professional, but I see my friends who, the difference between they're getting profile or not is whether they're dressing professional, they're wearing sweatpants because they're going to the gym. And I talk to Republicans, and like I just ran, I was field director for the campaign in Staten Island, where we just beat the Republicans there, and we got Mike McMahon elected for district attorney. And some of the Republicans I met, it's like, oh, it's not that I'm racist, but because Blacks and Latinos commit more crimes, they should be stopped. They should be stopped more. And I'm like, but why should I understand when you're talking about, like, you want to feel safe, but how are you not being racist when you're saying it's okay to stop us more because some of our brothers and sisters are committing crimes? Doesn't mean all of us are committing crimes. It is not a crime to be out of another ethnicity or race.
Wow, that is very